everyone. So today we're going to go through 2.4, exploration and the second path. But because we are getting a bit annoyed about not having dexterity, we're just going to go and use the mastery points to unlock the dexterity finally. So now we won't have to block everything, we can actually dex it. So now we can go and update our masteries a bit more, get some more health. What else? Get some more attack. And that is pretty good, looking pretty good. And so now we're going to go into 2.4 after we claim some of these things. And then now we're going to go into 2.4, the second path now. Because we did the first part in the first video of this. And so now who are we going to use? We're going to use let's have a look. We're going to use Spider-Man. We're going to use who else have we got that we want to use? Hitmonkey. Hitmonkey's very good. Archangel, and we're going to use Tigra. So this is a different team just because it's fun to use different things. So now we're going to go up against Night Thrasher. Night Thrasher, I mean, he's all right. I have seen no one play him or even rank him up because he's not really that good. I don't even know how he works. I mean, he has some Incinerate on his first special, but I don't really know how it works. But because Archangel has got Neurotoxins, he just destroys the opponent. Like, you just get one poison, one bleed, poison through blocking and bleed through hitting, and you can get Neurotoxins which just destroy the opponent. So that's a bit of ISO, that's good for leveling up. And now Agent Venom. Agent Venom is a bit annoying because he can purify debuffs, which means he can also purify parry, which allows him to gain an opening and just destroy you. But because Archangel's Neurotoxins are passive, he can't get rid of them. Although he can get rid of the poison and he can get rid of the bleed separately. But the chances of doing both of those are quite low. But he dies anyway because he doesn't purify very much. And now we are on to our next fight. Who are we fighting now? Red Hulk. As I said in one of the previous videos, Red Hulk isn't really that hard to verse. I mean, if you get hit by a high enough star level, I mean, he'll do some damage, but he just has a second heat mechanic or something. So when he hits you, he can deal some of the red damage as well. But he's gone. He's dead. Hitmonkey is just a damage dealer. Hitmonkey doesn't really have much health, but in comparison, I don't think he has very much block either. But the amount of damage he deals, like, you won't even notice it. So now we're going up against Vulture. Vulture, once again, is not really that good. It's not really that hard to fight. I mean, all you want to do is just not get hit by a special, and then you're good. Or you just take a hit straight to the face, but that doesn't even do too much damage, even though he is 50 rating higher than me, and then he's special 2, and because I have dexterity, finally I can dex out of it, and he's dead to the shock that he applies. Stark Spidey's really good, or I just take more hits to the face, but he dies. Stark Spidey's really good. He can just do basically anything you need, as long as it's only damage related and debuff related. And so now versing Gwenpool, as I've said in a previous video, Gwenpool's kind of she's alright, but she has the second chance mechanic. It's the plot armor. It allows her to take basically no damage from a special when she's close to death or when she would be knocked out. But then as soon as that special ends, you hit her once and she dies. So we're just getting the bleeds up, and then we have the poison. So we just turn it into Neurotoxin, and now she's gone. It's a pretty easy fight. As long as you don't use a special when she's almost dead, it's a fast fight. Now Sunspot. Sunspot, he's really good. Like, he deals a lot of damage. So what I've heard is what you want to do is you want to gain the Incinerator on the opponent, and then you want to parry and bring them all back, and as soon as you bring them all back, special 2, and it deals a lot of damage. Now, he doesn't have very much block. He doesn't have a lot of block proficiency, so you just tear through him, really. So unless he gets perfect block, which is parry, or well-timed block, I can't remember, he just takes a lot of damage. Okay, so now we're up against the Phoenix again. As I said last video, she's pretty mid, apart from the Rite of the Phoenix at the end, where she can heal a bit. I went in with Tigra here. I don't know why. I thought maybe I could just turn off her healing from Rite of the Phoenix, but I'm pretty sure it's passive healing. We'll see, I guess. We'll see very soon. But I think it is just passive healing, so I don't think you can turn it off, really. We'll find out now. Yeah, it's passive, so you can't heal, but she's dead. That's the second path of 2.4 done. And now we go into the exploration of 2.4. So, are we going to use the same... We're going to use the same characters? No. We're going to swap in Wolverine just because, and now Darkhawk, Dragon Man, and Korg. Korg got a bit of a buff. I don't really know how good that makes him anymore, because I have a 7-star rank 3 Sig 200, but I don't really know what he does. I just put him on Alliance War defense because he has the thorns that make him take damage if they do physical hits. So now we're going to go up against Jubilee. Jubilee's pretty mid. I mean, she doesn't really do much. Yeah, she's just a pushover, really. And Darkhawk's decent. I mean, he deals a decent amount of damage. Yeah, as long as you don't get hit by the heavy like I just did. You can just special one, and that gives a stun, so she's in the bin. She's gone. Alright, so the next fight. Who's the next fight? Some ISO, that's pretty good. Health potion, that does nothing. And level 11. Another mastery point, can't hurt. New quest limit, 55 energy. Nice. Who's next? Silver Centurion. Silver Centurion, he's alright. I mean, he has a lock-on feature. I don't know exactly what it does because I haven't learned Champions Kits in a while. So I wouldn't know what he does, but he's basically dead anyway. As soon as I get him into the wall, you'll see Dragon Man, as I said last video. As long as you don't push him to the wall, Dragon Man's not good. But as soon as you push him to the wall, he's going to start doing those red numbers. And yeah, he's basically in the bin. Incinerate and red numbers, and he is dead. And so now we are going to... Who's up next? We're going to go up against Green Goblin. Green Goblin, he's pretty mid. I mean, on certain nodes like healing nodes, he actually does alright because his healing's a bit good. But Korg is just a damage dealer. I mean, and a bit of a good defender as well. As long as he has the armor break up, he's going to be doing some decent damage. And now it's basically over. As soon as I get in that special 2, unless I use a special one, I think I use a special 2, he'll just die. Like, it does a decent amount of damage, or I'll just use a special 1, which isn't that good. And I get intercepted, nice. And I miss the dex, and I take a damage. But it's not going to really do anything, because he can purify. Korg can purify anyway, so it's not going to do anything. It just purifies it, and the game is almost over, unless I miss the dex again. But Green Goblin, just one... Oh my god, I really suck. Just one more combo, and he'll be dead. 3%, 2%. Yeah, his healing's a bit decent, but yeah, he is in the bin now. And now who are we versing? We are going up against... Oh, some more ISO. Let's go. That's pretty good. Never say no to some ISO. Cosmic Ghost Rider. Cosmic Ghost Rider is 6-star locked appropriately because he is cracked. He can gain power gain, he can gain vigilance, he can gain armor breaks, he can gain aptitude, and he can give them a degen when he reaches 5. And then as soon as he reaches 5 Cosmic Judgments, you just unleash a special 2, and the opponent's pretty much dead. But we're not going to let him use a special 2 here, because I never used to be able to dex the special 2 or the special 1 until, like, I think a year... Okay, never mind, I don't dex a special 1. Until, like, a year after he came out, we had an event. He was the main boss of that event, and if you got him to a special 2, he'd rip through you. Like, I had no clue how to dex it. I tried multiple times. I was taking deaths everywhere. Like, I think I died at least 10 times before I learned how to do it. But now it's decently easy for me. Unless it got hit like last run just then. Okay, so Massacre, he's not very good either. If his main thing is you want to push him to, you want to get to special 2, and then you want to let them block and special 2 into their block, because he has this mechanic where he can just deal a lot more damage with the block, through the block. And now we're going up against Red Goblin. Red Goblin, he is not very good unless you get hit by the whole of special 2. The whole of special 2 just rips through people. Like, with my Red Goblin, I don't really use Red Goblin really much, that much. But as soon as you push him to special 2, if you're able to unleash it, you've won. Like, he can do 60% damage or something. It's mad. It's a lot of damage. But with a Fury and Dragon Man, Red Goblin is dead. Okay, so I think we're on to the final boss now. We're on to Legacy Phoenix, and now we are going to do our final fight. So we're going to use Dragon Man again. As long as we don't get hit by a special 1 or special 2, we should be fine. But even the special 1, it does nothing. It just gives her the ability to use another special, I think, because it gives her some kind of power gain. We'll soon find out. No. Does she? She has a tiny bit of power gain, but it's not enough to get her to another special, and she's taking damage left, right, and center. She will be dead anytime soon now, once she finishes the Rite of the Phoenix, and she's dead. Alright, so that is all for today. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and take care. See you in the next video.